Calgary Flames offense finally broke out in a big win over the lowly Nashville Predators on Tuesday night. The Flames have thankfully broken 2 miserable streaks. They snapped an 8-game road losing streak and a 25-game streak of scoring 3 or less goals in regulation. So, with the team back to winning ways, it's safe to say that no one saw this Flame team coming and being where they are in the standings at this point. We're going to get into all of that and more in this video, but first I want to welcome you to Flames Digest. I'm Mark Griffith. If you're new around here and you love the Flames, make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date on all the latest news, updates, reports, and rumors revolving around your Calgary Flames. We would love to welcome you to the Flames Digest family. I know this video is coming up a little bit later today, but we still got to talk about last night's game because it is all fresh on our minds, and boy, oh boy, was it an absolute doozy last night. A super fun one. Flames wrapping up a quick little road trip, and of course they were in Nashville, Tennessee to face the Predators, and it went well. The Flames won this one 4-3. They actually had 4 goals through 2 periods, I believe, which is absolutely crazy. Finally, the 25-game skid of scoring 3 or less goals in regulation is over. One of the worst in the modern NHL. And thank goodness it's over. Hopefully we never need to talk about it again. And even an 8-game road losing streak, I mean, that's obviously a lot more heard of than the goals won or lack thereof. But still, hopefully that's as high as this one is getting this year. We don't need more road losses piling up. Unless, of course, you're on Team Tank and you kind of want the Flames to lose their remaining 50 games, 55 games, however many are left at this point. But either way, we can celebrate this 4-3 win, and we had a lot of people scoring last night, obviously from 4 goals, and it was fantastic. But let's talk about Vladar first. Statistically, again, not the greatest game. A 3 goals against average and an .850 save percentage. Only faced 20 shots. I don't know what the heck is wrong with Nashville. It seemed like Markstrom was the only person who was playing last night. So funny to still see Jankowski churning on that line there with Tommy Novak. But Vladar did enough to get the win. 3 goals on 20 shots, made the 17 saves. Again, not his best game ever, but did enough to get the win. If we get into the men who got onto the score sheet here, we had a pair of guys get 2 points, and both of them got a goal and an assist, as you can see there. Rune Dog, Kevin Rooney, he's been playing really well lately. He gets the goal and the assist, and Jonathan Huberdeau having his best season as a Flame for sure. Was it just last year where it seemed like he didn't score in all of December? Or was that 2 seasons ago? Pretty sure that was last year, but he's having his best year as a Flame. Another 2-point performance from him, a goal and an assist. Great to see. Braden Pahal gets his first of the year. So great to see as well. Congratulations to him for finally getting that first Gino of this season. And Kadri got the credit for the Flames' first goal. It was a bit of an interesting one, but either way, at the end of the day, the stat sheet shows he scored it. Another great one there. Then we had Pelche, Dewar, Zeri, and Coronado. So more of the youth getting the assists on this one, on this night. So great to see so many of those guys getting on the score sheet. The one note I do want to say, though, is that the Ball and Andersson D pairing that was so good at the beginning of the year, it's looked really bad lately. It was horrendous against Dallas. It, again, wasn't great against Nashville last night, and I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about them. Don't break them up, but I wonder why there is trouble in paradise with them right now. Hopefully they can get back to their A game. We do not want anyone's value to be decreasing too much here. Now let's get into what this video is truly about. The thing that no one saw coming. So no one saw this coming. No one saw the Flames kind of being this good. And the reason why I bring this up is because of this article here from The Athletic, written by Sean McIndoe. So he wrote 5 NHL storylines we were all wrong about this season, except were we really? We're not going to get into all 5. We're obviously only going to look at the one about the Flames, but kind of the whole idea of this article is saying, look, we all thought this, and sure, there's going to be people in the comment section of that article, the comment section of this video saying, oh, well, actually, I saw this coming, blah, blah, blah. Good for you. But either way, we all expected this thing, and it's just not quite happening. As you can see there, the Capitals is a big one. Who saw the Capitals being the team with the best goal differential this season and being a legitimate cup contender right now? But let's get into the Flames one. So the Flames were finally ready to bottom out. I think we all saw that coming. No one saw this Flames coming. So what we thought, while nobody in Calgary seems to want to say the word rebuild into a microphone, that's clearly what was happening. Over the course of a year, Conroy had traded away Lindholm, Tanev, Zadorov, Mangiapane, Markstrom, and more, all in deals primarily based on assets for the future, while the veterans left behind all had contracts that would make them tough to move. It was clear which direction this team was headed toward. And this year would be about getting the kids some experience while building the best possible lottery odds. Put it this way, in the Athletics Flames season preview, they had them pegged as 78.9 point team. So 79 points essentially, 5th worst in the league. And the first line was the shocking thing about Calgary's projection is that it's not lower. They were saying it was going to be the top line, whatever they thought the top line would be going into the year. So very interesting here that everyone thought, look, the Flames are finally ready to bottom out. They're not going to be stuck in the mushy middle again. And hey, for the diehards, trigger warning coming. This article is so blatantly blunt about the situation the Flames are in. So, but then apparently somebody forgot to tell the Flames that they were bad because they started the year with a 4-game win streak and have spent the whole season hanging around the Western playoff race in a surprisingly weak Pacific. Is it surprising that the Pacific is weak? Dustin Wolf has stepped in for Markstrom to provide good goaltending at a far cheaper price, while remaining veterans like Weegar and Andersson have them playing steady, winning hockey. So the Athletic, we were so wrong. They've already beaten the Oilers, Wild, Kings, and Devils, so it's not like they're just feasting on the weak teams. It's not like the strength of schedule if you compare it to the NFL sort of thing going on here. Here's where it gets kind of tough to read a little bit. But were we really wrong about this? So this is an easy one, right? The Flames are fake 500 in the sense that they've lost more games than they've won, and their 8 regulation wins put them in the same territory as the Ducks, Sabres, and Habs. Yuck, do not compare us to them. That season opening win streak counts, but they've won just 10 of 25 since, including just 2 of their last 8. So it's not even like we're predicting some future regression. It's already here. Ouch. So let's just say it. The Flames are bad. They're going to be bad for the rest of the season. And all they accomplished with that short burst of October success was making sure they draft 7th overall instead of top 5. And the writer of this, Sean McIndoe, can say that with confidence because he's never been wrong about anything else. Ouch. I mean, obviously I was paraphrasing this. Those aren't my words in any sense, but that hurt me to say a little bit, saying all of that. I know it's the truth. It sucks to be in that mushy middle, but saying the Flames are bad and that they're already regressing, it does hurt to see. And I know there's a lot of believers in the fan base still. Obviously, there's a lot of people on Team Tank, but I don't know. It was a tough one to swallow, that pill. But either way, we'll see what the Flames come up with. If they play like they did last night, they could be good. I know it was against Nashville. The offense looked very good at times. Certain lines looked very good at times. You just never really do know. The last thing I kind of wanted to look at, I'll just keep it in this chapter if we didn't see it coming, was that whole thing about Parekh and the Canadian national junior team. So after not making the initial camp roster, Zane Parekh is getting a prime spot alongside Sam Dickinson. This is an excellent sign for the Flames prospect. If we zoom in here to the actual tweet here by Mark Masters, funny story. I'm not going to say the whole thing, but I actually ran into Mark Masters at the Market Mall Toys R Us many, many moons ago. I won't go into any detail of maybe why he was there or why I was there, but either way, that's a story for another day. But shout out Mark Masters, great first name. So he said Team World Junior Selection Camp Group 1 practice. If we go to the bottom there, you see that second pairing of Dickinson and Parekh together, which is fantastic to see. Obviously, Dickinson, you can see there, is a Sharks prospect. Really, really good player. Parekh, a way better player, of course, but after not making that initial roster, it already looks like he is going to be in a prime position to not only make the team, but have a significant role within it, which we are all excited to watch come late December. Now, let's get into the comment of the day to wrap up this video like we love to do on the channel here. It comes from yesterday's video about all those trade rumors. This was the first comment on the video. It was the most liked comment on the video, and it was the funniest comment on the video. Of course, it comes from good old General. General said, imagine Zibanejad and Lomberg. The hairflow game would be unreal. Now, there is no world in which the Flames would ever acquire Zibanejad, but still, that was such a funny comment. That is why the comment section was made on YouTube. It wasn't made to troll. It was made to make funny comments. Thank you so much for providing us with a laugh or two there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe like we saw here today and have a wonderful rest of your day.